We have a question from Tyler. I have a question about the leaning out phase before beginning a bulking phase. Um, this is what I was told years ago, and I discovered this in my own life, especially after wrestling season. One year, I think it was my junior, I think it was my junior or sophomore year in high school. During wrestling season, of course, your body weight just falls off. But I also picked up a nasty case of the flu. Because the flu comes around and wrestling has no hygiene. And when track season came around, it just seemed like I would breathe and put on body weight. So I've also been told by very good bodybuilders that you need to play around with those things cyclically. So you bulk up and soften up a little bit, and then you really lean out, which sets you up for the next bulk up phase. And you try to balance these two opposites a little bit. Should I switch to more of a heavyweight, low rep strength phase during the leaning phase so my body will be able to recover easier when the caloric intake isn't as high? Well, you know what? I've never heard anyone say that, Ty. But that sure makes sense. Most of us during lean out periods, basically in our world, you kind of, strength athletes, we just cut out junk and booze for a couple of weeks, and magically everything seems to lighten up. But that's actually not a bad idea. Though I would, if you can, I would pick up that old Keys to Progress, John McCallum's tremendous book. I would suggest following his advice because I still think it's the best. You would do a very low carb diet, and any approach to low carb now is fine. There's so many more options than there used to be. He recommended running up to about a mile a couple days a week. Depending on how you look, what kind of body type you are, you could also do walking with heavy hands or rucking, or certainly just going up in the mountains and going for long walks. Probably be just as good. And then, oddly, he recommended the full body, higher rep workouts. And you're recommending the lower reps. I think in either case, you want to be in a low carb environment. You want to have some kind of inefficient exercise. That would be your running. It could be rowing. It could be anything. And then you need some kind of strength training. Tyler, you're asking if low reps are better. I mean, that's not the tradition, but I think your insight is spot on because you'll keep your strength levels up. And remember, of course, just sitting here, my body's metabolism is burning. When you get a little bit more lean body mass, which heavyweights will do, you're going to have more muscle mass to burn more calories. So it is interesting. I like your thought process here. All I can say, Tyler, is try it. I'm a very big fan of what you just said. And then kind of get back to me, give me some feedback. The only problem is you're going to have to try it low rep heavyweight, and then another time higher reps with more moderate appropriate weights, just to see which one works better. The tradition says the moderate reps, the moderate loads, but we could easily have just missed the boat on that. So good luck on this, Tyler, and please get back to me, okay?